Ja, servus Fans, auch im neuen Jahr gibt es natürlich wieder eine Folge von Welcome to. Letztes Mal hatten wir einen Verteidiger mit Conny Abelshauser und heute haben wir sozusagen seinen Reihenkollegen Jonathon Blum in der Folge. Für Emilie Blum gibt es Blumen im EHC Red Bull München Blau und für die Kids gibt es Softpucks mit unserem Logo drauf. Ah, EHC Red Bull München.
Welcome to the Blums!
Great! Thanks for the invitation. Can we, of course, have the classic tour through your house? That would be amazing.
Of course,
cool.
Come on in. Yeah, we're gonna start in the family room where we spend most of our time. We got the TV. We just bought a Nintendo Switch, so the four of us have a lot of competitive games on there.
What is the favorite game? Like, what is the family game number one?
Mario Kart right now.
Oh, classic,
Yeah.
classic.
When this guy gets a little older, we'll play Mario Party. We have a nice little outdoor space where when the weather's nice, we like to get out there and grill and have some dinners out there. And then come over here, we have our dining area / toy storage.
A lot of space for a lot of guests, definitely.
Yeah. What's things you like to do, Jackson?
Build Legos.
Oh yeah, Lego is always good.
We've got the kitchen here.
Ah, that's important. That's important. Of course, we always have some questions on food.
Yeah, Emily will show you around. I'm usually just in there doing the dishes.
What is John's? Does he have a pre-game meal tradition? Like?
I usually go out with the guys.
Okay.
Yeah, she's.
Okay.
My first year here, she always cooked for me, and then now this year I go out with Kastner, Hogner, Ortega, and Almquist.
Italian or what's
Italian,
the place? Okay.
Yeah. So I get a nice bolognese with some bread, and
okay.
It's just a good time. We go, we spend there an hour and a bit there, and we just talk before the game and kind of let loose a little bit, and then we all just head home and have our naps and go back right to the rink and play the game.
Is Daddy a good hockey player? Yeah. Are you going to become professionals as well in hockey?
Yeah.
Maybe one day? Yeah, I think.
Yeah. What position do you want to play?
Forward.
You want to be a forward? What about you?
Forward.
Forward?
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
scoring the goals. That's cool. But Daddy is like collecting good points as well, like for a defenseman.
You're a
like
pretty good defenseman though right now.
Cool.
So maybe you'll be a defenseman like Dad.
Great.
You guys want to go downstairs and show them how you play hockey?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Let's go. Down the stairs into the arena.
Cash rules everything around me, dawg. People treat money like it's a god. I pray for my daily chores, asking that they pay me more. Life be just like a seesaw, simple fun with subtle flaws. Some things that we might ignore. I just keep on moving forward. I still people feels for sure. Memories are.
Yeah, I'll show you real quick.
Okay,
this is where
cool.
I come and take naps for pregame.
Ah,
It's usually nice and dark and cold down here, quiet.
it's the secret room.
This is kind of just
Yeah,
go down there and get away from everything and
Cool.
don't hear much.
Yeah.
Cash rules everything around me, dawg. People treat money like it's a god. I pray for my daily chores, asking that they pay me more. Life be just like a seesaw, simple fun with subtle flaws. Some things that we might ignore. I just keep on moving forward.
Emily, like you told a little bit before, what did you exactly do at the army? Like
I was an intelligence analyst, so determining who's the bad guy, what we should do to get rid of the bad guys.
sounds like crazy movie stuff.
Yeah, it was really fun. I like puzzles, and so it was a lot of like, okay, this terrorist group is using this color wire, just figuring things out and where they're located at that time and who the top guys are. Yeah, it was fun.
Emily, John, as always, I have, of course, tons of questions for you. But before we start with all the questions, we have like a little discussions about your name. Like when you first came to Munich, a lot of people and the fans were not sure, is it Blum, is it Blum? So we want to solve the riddle for once and forever. And that's why I brought something that I drew myself. So a little English lesson for everybody today. The fans that's saying Blum at the moment, Blum normally you would write with a double O, would be then Blum, same as in spoon or moon, but that's not right. It's not Jonathon Blum. Normally, you said you're okay with Blum?
Yeah, it's kind of been adopted ever since I played in Russia and Sweden. It's been Blum.
But that brings us to the real pronunciation. The name is Blum, with a kind of a Blum, as in plum, like Pflaume, plum, or gun. So now we know it's Jonathon Blum, but I think nobody is angry when we keep it with John Blum.
We won't be mad.
Yeah, so we take whatever, but just to explain it once and forever, it's
I
Jonathon
noticed the
Blum.
fans they've worked on it when I go out there for the starting lineup and stuff like that. There's still a little bit of mixture, but it's been better.
Yeah. John, now we start with the questions. You're originally from Long Beach, California. I would say that's not a typical, like not a capital of hockey. I think you also surfed a lot, but how and when did hockey come into your life? Yeah,
being from California is very different, I would say, being a hockey player. I started when I was about 5 years old. We would just rollerblade after school and play street hockey. People would be on their sneakers. And one year I got invited to skate at a public skate for ice hockey, and I just loved it, fell in love with it, and told my dad I needed a switch. And that was probably when I was 6 years old, and the rest was history. What moment did you recognize that might be more for me? Like that might be even a possibility for a professional career? Yeah, I would say probably at the age of 13 or 14. You're starting to get like questionnaire sheets from colleges, and then agents want to come have lunch with you, and you're going to these tournaments in Canada where there's scouts want to sign you when you're 13 or 14 years old, and it's crazy to think that you're just playing hockey and these people showing interest in you. And I think at that point it was more like I got to start taking it very seriously and starting to work out and putting in the time off the ice at that point, because there is something special that could happen, and kind of don't want to let your family down. A question that might be a little bit hard now, and you can of course tell if it's not good that we talk about that, but you tragically lost your twin sister. Yep.
At what age?
15.
15. Ashley.
Yes.
Is that something that still haunts you? Like, is that something that you still think a lot about?
Yeah, you never forget that day. Yeah, like you said, we had a house fire at our house, and she was home alone in her bed, and there was a gas leak in the stove, and it ended up igniting, and she was in there, and the rest of us were gone, and it was too late to do anything when they just think she took a breath of air and passed out from the gas, and then firefighters got her. And yeah, it's something at 15 years old you'd think you would never ever have to go through. Shapes you for sure. And then following year, my mom is diagnosed with cancer. She was only given about 6 months to live. So she turned that 6 months into 10 years, which was awesome. She was a warrior, she was a fighter. And I mean, it sounds cliche to live life day by day, but you never know when your time is. And I think we kind of try to live by that and try to have fun when we can and not take things too serious and just be good people to other people, because I mean, you want to be remembered for being a nice person and not being a kind of an asshole. So. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
so yeah, that's
good attitude.
Yeah.
So it seems like life from time to time didn't give you the good side all the time, but sports-wise, do things normally come easy to you, or are you one of those athletes that has to train extra hard to get where they are?
I don't think I'm the most athletic person, like definitely spending a lot more time in the off season, getting the cardio up and keeping that up. And so, yeah, definitely I think I've been a guy that has to put a little more in. Yeah. And there's some guys that touch a weight and have the huge muscles, and that's it. Yeah. Ben Smith, fortunate. You just look at him, he's just gushing with muscles. So. Yeah. And then playing for Nashville, or playing in Nashville, this beautiful lady came into your life. Emily, can you maybe tell us the story how you came together with John?
We had some mutual friends, and he added me on Facebook.
And was it then like you came together quickly, or was there back and forth?
We did. He moved in with me within like 2 or 3 months of dating.
Can you maybe tell us the story, like how did you come across Red Bull Munich?
Oh, thank God I waited. Crayfield offered me a contract, and my agent, who's Russian, and kind of Crayfield was with, Russian GM, and then my best buddy who I played with in Russia signed there. He's like, you gotta go there, you gotta go there. I'm like, no, I'm not signing in the last place team in Germany, I had 2 good years in Sweden, and literally like 5 days later he came with me and said, oh, Red Bull has an offer for you, and I said, done. Like, instantly. They're the top team, it's Munich, and that was a no-brainer. Yeah.
We already talked about that you fully embracing the city, you love Munich, but what makes it special to you? What do you like about the city and Munich?
The public transportation. It's so easy to get around. There's so much to do. It's a easy city to bike in. There's always something going on.
So she's got a good balance here. I got a good balance here. And the kids, they love the schools they go to, and they love coming to the games. So it's their life. So, I mean, it's worked out really well here.
Lately, your defense partner is Conny Abelshauser. Yeah. What's your opinion on Conny Abelshauser?
Conny is a legend. I mean, he's one of a kind, that's for sure. I don't think I've ever met someone like him in pro hockey. He's just so chill, laid back, goes with the flow, and he's got a big presence. What he's built here with Red Bull too. I think Red Bull and him work well together, and it is nice to see him when he's in his element, off the ice and on the ice.
Last question. Is there one particular moment, like both of you, that you will remember for the rest of your life, from your time in Munich?
Oh, winning the cup. Yeah. Of course. The confetti falling down, the kids running around. We lost Maverick on the ice because there were so many people.
On the ice, we lost Maverick. For me, the parade was awesome. Just being on the bus with the guys and just having the time of our lives, and then showing up into the plaza, and couldn't believe how many fans there were, and just to seeing that support, and you're just a hockey player, but you have all these people that come and bleed and cry for the team, and it's really cool how they showed up, and we'll always remember that down the line. I think it's just pretty cool.
We always have some fan questions, and there a lot of came in. We go through them one by one. Eismann Susanne fragt, John, how good is your German?
Horrible. Horrible. It's non-existent.
Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Oh, that's
Ich verstehe cool. Deutsch, aber I can't speak very well.
Tony H91 is asking, what's the contract situation? So we won't solve that now here publicly, but me speaking for the rest of the fans, we would love to see you as long as possible here in Munich. So that's
my agent.
Yeah, exactly. The next question goes directly to you, Emilie. Nita1410 is asking, what's your favorite restaurant in Munich?
Okay. I really like Asian food, and I was surprised when I moved here what variety of Asian food there is here. But there's a restaurant in Karlsplatz called China Restaurant Shanghai, and I love it. It's just quiet, it's easy with the kids, the food is always good. Yeah, I really like it there.
Corbin Boyles fragt, what is your favorite part about playing for Red Bull Munich, and what is your pre-game routine?
I would say my favorite part for playing for Red Bull is just wearing those helmets. Those helmets are so unique and so cool. And then for a pregame routine, I like to get to the home games about 2 hours and 45 minutes before. Make myself a cup of tea, sit in my locker for 30 minutes and just talk to the guys. I've already taped all my sticks up, so I kind of just get there and sit for a long time, and then we have some meetings, and then I'll go play two-touch soccer with the guys. That's it.
So that was quite a long Q&A session, a lot of questions. Thanks to the fans for the questions. Thanks for your time answering all my questions. If you want, you can bring the word to the fans for, I don't know, if you have any message, or if you want to tell anything to the fans, that's your chance now to...
Just appreciate you guys coming into the building every game and giving us that much needed energy at times, and just appreciate the last 3 seasons, and hopefully we could finish this season with a good time like we did last year. And you know, there's still a lot of work to be done, and we need you guys more than ever.
Jackson Maverick are probably down in the Blum ring, so it's us 3, but thank you everybody for tuning in.
Thank
and
you.
Thanks.
Now get out.